And to analyze this activity, I want to get you guys in groups of 3, and I want to mix it up. We need 32. So let's count off by 11s. So start with Griff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're going to try to fit about 1 group per table, but this is how I'd like to have the group set up. I'd like to have it as a group of 2 people and then a 3rd person sitting across from you. So not in a line, but 2 people and then a person sitting across. The other thing I'd like to do is when you're in your tables, like for instance, if this represents these rows here, is I'd like you to stagger yourselves so you get enough space. So maybe we put a chair out there, we have 1 person and 2 here. That would be that table. And then on here, we would maybe put 1 person here and a couple people out here. That way, people have space. So we're going to put the 1s here, and then the 2s kind of on this part of the table, 3s over by Crystal.
You think that it's okay that they're targeting the kids with the, because it gets their parents, it gets that way they can get their parents to buy it.
I mean, if we was kids, I was about to say, as long as they make the cut, I'm always serious. Exactly.
Higher shelf, basically top shelf. They're going to be looking like, yeah, it depends on, well, you got the first shelf that's right here. You got the second shelf, which is directly eye level. And most of these are on the middle.
So the 6 is the one in the middle, right? And 6 is like there's 60. It's a fraction, right? 6 of them are in the middle, right? What is the total denominator? That's the denominator. Okay, so that's the fraction of 6.
So the two extra box, your job is to make sure that we're on track and you're bottom. Yeah, because we don't care where the parties are. And all, I don't care. I'm kind of a combo, so I'll drop. Okay.
So, according to that data there,
Mediocre, really high value.
the placing of the adult children, it's either on top or bottom. The reason I think they put them on the middle so that child can get them easy. Yeah. It's easy accessible.
We can do more than 1 chart, right?
Yeah, you like more? Oh yeah. You can totally have more than 1 chart.
Because we're going to do 1 child and 1 adult chart.
This on the top, this on the middle, this on the bottom. You know?
The adults.
And then you paint them as adults.
According to the
Right.
And then to show you, look at it, like this is up top for the children, it's on the middle, and that's for adults everywhere. And then if you look at the price, like those that have bad commercial, bad advertisement, they're not even, they're on the top.
Okay, so then we're gonna have to have a legend that's gonna have kids.
We put like a little graph
This is this.
with the what's on the middle shelf, what's on the top shelf, and what's like more towards the bottom.
Good.
Huh? This
The
yours?
Captain Crunch and the Nutri-Grain and the Honey Nut with the adults and the children.
So this is
The eye
excellent.
level.
Now, remember what we were talking about last hour, where initially when we talk about things, we compare specific cereals, but in statistics we want to compare all cereals. So we need the top, middle, and bottom there on the left side. On the bottom, what's a variable that we're using? What other thing are we comparing besides the top, middle, and bottom? What's something else we're interested in with this question?
But like children's and adults.
Children's and adults. So let's put that on the bottom. So yeah, so don't erase it, but just draw another one.
Like this.
Well, can we?
Oh, what you got? See if I can see it.
No, you ain't gonna be able to see.
Yeah, but let me move your hand and say, let me see what that says. So you got children
I ain't really writing.
and adult. Okay, good. So what does the 10 represent?
How much boxes is in the bottom?
Is in the bottom, good. So how could you make a chart showing that there's 10 adult cereals in the bottom? Trying to get what you're writing. Yeah.
You're making us think too hard right now, man.
Good.
Too hard.
Good.
You understand what I'm saying? It's not going to be a big point. Because they're going to go, yeah, okay, what's that mean? So now the middle, But if we had them separate, because there's so many adult boxes of cereal, it's not, it would be so much easier to do it if there were 12 and 12. 12 children and 12 adults. But if
You're brilliant. Keep going, because what you're saying is exactly the point of this.
The thing is we want to prove to them that, hey, look at all these kids' boxes of cereal. They're all in the middle shelf. That graph isn't going to stand out and say that. It's
Okay,
just
so
going to look like a bunch of.
what type of graph do you
I think if we do it top, middle, and bottom of the shelves, this is all going to be kids, except for two of these little boxes, two of these pie shapes. It's all going to be kids. I mean, that's more. That tells the story a lot more. Like, whoa, the whole middle is it's kids. That's where all the kids cereals are. See, and then the top is going to be all adults. And then this is going to be kid right there. And then the bottom, we're going to have two, and then it's all going to be adults. But it's just going to show you. What it's going to show you is we've got all adult stuff here, a little bit of kid stuff here, and here there's only 8 out of 24 boxes are kids, and look, they're all in the middle. I mean, does that make more sense? It does. I mean, to prove your point, to prove to everybody what's here. It's brought in the middle.
So